right, so I'm going to do sort of an abbreviated walkthrough of the steps to get yourself started with the curriculum planners. So you're going to click from the home page onto unit planners. Once you're in unit planners, I referenced the add-on here in the other documents. For all intents and purposes, if you're logged into NLSD, then you shouldn't have to use the add-on. That should already be whitelisted and included. So the next step would be the button right underneath here, curriculum map template, and it'll force a copy. So once you click on that, you can ignore all this and just say make a copy. May take a minute. So once it makes a copy, you're going to have an empty template that looks like this. All right, you're going to fill nothing in on this template. You don't want to change anything. All of these fields are set up for a reason. Click on add-ons. Come down, you'll see NLSD curriculum mapping tool. You'll click add edit unit planner to map. So again, this might take a minute. But once you get that, what you're going to see here is you'll see a document ID at the top. You do not want to, for any reason at all, edit or change this, because that's a unique ID for each of the documents that we create, and all of that gets linked back to other parts of the process. From there, subject area, select whatever your subject area is, or whatever it is that you're creating a unit for. So let's just say professional development for right now, select that. Now, grade levels, select whatever your grade level is. I'll select professional staff. Course, select whatever your course is. If you are doing PD, then this may not be relevant. You can select something or just skip it. Unit title. So whatever the title of the unit is, so let's just say the title of this unit is, we'll just call it Understanding by Design. Looks like stage 2. Gotta work on that anyway. And then start date and end date. You can put anything in here, whatever you think the general ballpark of the thing is going to be. I'll say that ours is going to be from August 29th until, I don't know, let's say September 29th. All right. We'll eventually change those over into number of weeks to be a little bit more flexible with that. But for right now, just go ahead and put something in there. Honestly, what you put in here right now, that's not really the point. It's to get all of the stuff in here that does make sense, that you have information for, and then you're going to hit the submit button. You're going to see here when you hit the submit button, well, we're going to have to give it a minute. There we go. All right, so after you hit the submit button, create a new unit planner, you can go ahead. If it doesn't close automatically, once you see up here that the title's been changed, and down here, all these other informational points have changed. This has already done its job. You can go ahead and you can close out the sidebar. So once you close out the sidebar, it doesn't really fill in anything too profound here. And it doesn't have the teacher filled in. You'll go ahead and you'll fill that in. If there are multiple staff members who teach it, you can fill in the multiple staff members. And any of this stuff now at this point can be edited and changed. So whatever you ended up selecting there, that's not the end all be all. You can change it. Some of these, like grades and things like that, it may mess with fields in the database, but it will still have done everything that we really needed to do. And so what will end up happening here, and I can probably show you this in my, well, maybe I shouldn't pull up my email, is I'll get an email saying that ownership of a document has been transferred over to me. So this started as a document that you created, you made a copy of, you owned it. When you filled out that form, that transferred ownership over to a district drive. You still will maintain access to this document in your drive, and that I can probably bring up. So I'll open it up. So if you went into your drive, the most recent documents, right, will show up here at the top. You should see that document up there. So right now, I not only have ownership, but also editing capacity, but you will have editing capacity of the document at this point. You'll be able to make any changes. And the nice thing is now that I have ownership, I can share ownership with anyone else. And also in the background, which I'm not going to pull that up right now, but in the background also, you will have in your drive a folder. If you wanted to dump resources in there, you can. If you don't worry about it. All this stuff is going to gradually get transferred into Ed Insight, but for right now, this will continue to serve as kind of our drafting station. And then the other nice thing is that none of this stuff will get lost. So the last stage with this is that when you are ready, I mean, shoot me an email and let me know, hey, this document's in there. Because one of the things I will do is I started last year shifting all of these documents into an additional shared drive um, called curriculum mapping that everyone should have access to. And I've been organizing the documents by content area. And then within often by like grade levels and things like that. So that way it would be easy to access and easy to see by everyone who's intending on using it. There are some restrictions on permissions within these folders. So if you can't see something or you need access to something, please do let me know. But that should get you to the point where you now have this document here and you'll be able to complete the last part of the task for this.